Fight for our rights.
For our sons and daughters.
For our sons and daughters.
For the air we breathe.
For the air we breathe.
And the water we drink.
And the water we drink.
The whole damn planet.
The whole damn planet
is on the brink.
is on the brink.
When Indigenous lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When Indigenous lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the water is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the water is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the air is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the air is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Water is life.
Water, wild rice.
Water is life.
Protect the 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 wild rice.
Fuck the Enbridge Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Enbridge Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Enbridge Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Enbridge Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Enbridge Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Enbridge Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Enbridge Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Enbridge Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Tar sands.
Bloody hands.
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 Hey, hey, ho, ho. Line 3 has got to go. Hey, hey,
Hey, hey.
ho, ho. Line 3 has got to go. Hey, hey,
Hey, hey.
ho, ho.
Ho,
Line 3 has got to go. Hey, hey,
hey, hey.
ho, ho.
Ho,
Line 3 has got to go. Hey, hey,
hey, hey.
ho, ho.
Ho,
Line 3 has got to go. Hey, hey,
hey, hey.
ho, ho.
Ho,
Line 3 has got to go. Hey, hey,
hey, hey.
ho, ho.
Ho,
Line 3 has got to go. Hey, hey,
hey, hey.
ho, ho.
Ho,
Line 3 has got to go. Hey, hey,
hey, hey.
ho, ho.
Ho,
Line 3 has got to go.
hey, hey.
Ho, ho.
Ho,
Line 3 has got to go.
Tar sands, no way.
Not ever and not today. Tar sands, no way. Not ever and not today. Tar sands, no way. Not ever and not today. Tar sands, no way. Not ever and not today. Tar sands, no way. Not ever and not today. Tar sands, no way. Not ever and not today. Tar sands, no way. Not ever and not today. Mississippi. Protect the Mississippi. Tar sands are trippy. Protect the Mississippi.
Doom to the pipeline!
Doom to the pipeline!
Doom to the pipeline!
Doom to the pipeline!
Doom to the pipeline.
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 Doom to the pipeline!
Water is life.
Protect the wild rice!
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 Protect the sacred.
Protect the sacred!
Defend the water.
Defend the water!
Fight for our rights.
Fight for our rights!
For our sons and daughters.
For our
Our sons and daughters,
For the air we breathe.
the air we breathe,
And the water we drink.
and the water we drink!
Because the whole damn planet
Because the whole
damn planet
is on the brink.
is on the brink.
Protect the sacred.
Protect the sacred,
Defend the water.
defend the water,
Fight for our rights.
Fight for our rights!
For our sons and daughters.
For our
our sons and daughters,
For the water we drink.
For the water
we drink,
And the air we breathe.
and the air we breathe!
The whole damn planet
Because the whole damn planet
is on the brink.
is on the brink!
Protect the sacred.
Protect the sacred!
Defend the water.
Defend the water!
Fight for our rights.
Fight for our rights!
For our sons and daughters.
For our sons and daughters!
For the air we breathe.
For the air we breathe!
And the water we drink.
And the water we drink!
Because the whole damn planet
the whole damn planet
is on the brink.
is on the brink.
Protect the sacred.
Protect the sacred,
Defend the water.
defend the water,
Fight for our rights.
Fight
for our rights,
For our sons and daughters.
for our sons and daughters,
For the air we breathe.
for the air we breathe,
And the water we drink.
and the water we drink!
Because the whole damn planet
Because
the whole damn planet
is on the brink.
is on the brink.
Protect the sacred.
Protect the sacred,
Defend the water.
defend the water,
Fight for our rights.
Fight for our
For
rights!
our sons and daughters.
for our sons and daughters,
For the air we breathe.
For the air we breathe!
And the water we drink.
And the water we drink!
Because the whole damn planet
Because the whole damn planet
is on the brink.
is on the brink!
Show me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Show me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Show me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Show me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Show me what solidarity
This is what solidarity looks like.
Tell me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Tell me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Tell me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Tell me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Tell me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Tell me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Tell me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Tell me what solidarity looks like.
This is what solidarity looks like.
Hey Chase, you can't hide. Time for you to
Pick a side.
Hey Chase, you can't hide. Time for you to pick a side.
Hey Chase, you can't hide.
Time for you to pick a side.
Hey Chase, you can't hide.
Time for you to pick a side.
Hey Chase, you can't hide. Time for
You to pick a side.
Hey Chase, you can't hide. Time for you to
Pick a side.
Hey Chase, you can't hide. Time for you to pick a side. Hey Bulls, you can't hide. Time for you to pick a side. Hey Balls, you can't hide. Time for you to pick a side. Hey Biden, you can't hide. Time for you to pick a side. Hey Biden, you can't hide. Time for you to pick a side.
All right, I want you all to jump with me. We're gonna go divest, 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 divest.
Divest.
Divest, 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 divest. Divest, 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 divest.
Can't drink oil.
Keep it in the soil.
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 Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop.
Pipelines are violent.
We won't be silent.
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 Pipelines are violent.
We
The pipeline is not.
Water protectors are cute.
Water protectors are cute.
Let's get line through the booth.
Let's get line 3 the boot.
Water protectors are hot.
Water protectors are hot.
This pipeline is not.
This pipeline is not.
Water protectors are cute.
Water protectors are cute.
Let's get line 3 the booth.
Let's get line 3 the boot.
When I say climate, you say justice. Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
When I say racial, you say justice. Racial.
Justice. Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
When I say we will, you say fight. We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
When I say climate, you say justice. Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
When I say racial, you say justice. Racial.
Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
Racial.
Justice.
When I say we will, you say fight. We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
We will.
Fight.
What do we do when treaty rights are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when treaty rights are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when treaty rights are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when Indigenous lives are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when Indigenous lives are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when Indigenous lives are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when water is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when water is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when water is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when the land is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when the land is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when the land is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when the climate is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when climate is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when climate is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
Alright. There is a reason why we're here, right? Because these banks, you know, and business like us are the ones that keep funding this pipeline. So we're here to tell them to stop that. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna
You got it.
These fuckers already said that because they are afraid of us. So we're gonna get inside this way here. We're gonna blockade these doors so nobody gets inside, nobody gets outside. For a little bit, you know. So let's keep chatting and let's keep talking. And let's keep having a good time here. You know, because these people here, you know, they bring murder, they funding murder, they're funding violence, they're funding destruction. You know what? And it's not about any other people here, you know. It's not about these homies here working here. It's about these people, the CEO, the people that make money out of this, you know. So let's keep chanting and let's keep having a good time, you know. So nobody goes inside, nobody even catches little checks, you know, because these people are catching mad money out of diverting what? Anishinaabe and Dakota land. So we're here for that. So we show it to them, you know, with a few of them watching there, they're probably gonna call security. No, I mean, we don't give a fuck about that, you know, we're cool, we're not doing anything wrong, you know. So let's keep chanting, let's keep having a good time, you know.
What do we do when the land is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when the people are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when our lives are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
We stand!
We stand
For water!
for water.
It's our brothers! And our sisters! And our non-binary cousins! We stand!
We stand.
We stand! What do you do when the land is under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do you do when the people are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do you do when the water is under attack?
Stand up, fight back. All 911.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will.
Stop line three.
We must.
Stop line three.
We will. Stop line 3.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Fuck the Chase Bank Corporation.
We stand with Indigenous nations.
Water is life.
Protect the wild rights.
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 One.
We are the people.
Two.
We are united.
Three.
We will not let you build this pipeline.
One.
We are the people.
Two.
We are united.
Three.
We will not let you build this pipeline.
One.
We are the people.
Two.
We are united.
Three.
We will not let you build this pipeline.
One.
We are the people.
Two.
We are united.
Three.
We will not let you build this
Bloody hands.
Tarzan!
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 Bloody hands.
Yeah, let's go. Diverse.
Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. Diverse. You learn how to sing. Diverse. 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 You dream. Diverse. 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 You expand. Diverse. 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 Diverse.
Pipelines are dripping! Protect the
Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Pipelines are dripping!
Protect the Mississippi.
Protect the sacred!
Protect the sacred.
Defend the water!
Defend the water.
Fight for our rights!
Fight for our rights.
For our sons and daughters!
For our sons and daughters.
For the air we breathe!
For the air we breathe.
And the water we drink!
And the water we drink.
Because the whole damn planet!
Because the whole damn planet
is on the brink!
is on the brink.
Fight for our rights!
Fight for our rights.
For our sons and daughters!
For our sons and daughters.
For the air we breathe!
For the air we breathe.
And the water we drink!
And the water we drink.
Because the whole damn planet
Because the whole damn planet
is on the brink!
is on the brink.
Protect the sacred!
Protect the sacred.
Defend the water!
Defend the water.
Fight for our rights!
Fight for our rights.
For our sons and daughters!
For our sons and daughters.
For the air we breathe!
For the air we breathe.
And the water we drink!
And the water we drink.
Because the whole damn planet
Because the whole damn planet
is on the brink!
is on the brink.
I want to have a discussion with y'all. My name is Bigwood. I come from northern Minnesota. I'm northern Arapaho. I come from the river station. But I've been fighting this pipeline since the summer of 2018. we're in the north, and when you say these chants like we stand with Indigenous nations and all of these things, that's just words. And we're all learning here, we're all young people, and how are we actually acting in solidarity with each other? When people from the north are saying that they're literally tearing apart our homes, and that we need help, that we need solidarity, what does it mean to show up? And so when we're talking about these chants that we say, it's more than just words, it's more than just theory. How are you moving that into praxis? We will not fix this problem by following the rules. That will not happen. We will die. All of us. We have to move past our comfort zones. And I'm going to tell you that sometimes people are going to say, you can't do that because we have protocol in place. But you have to take your own autonomy and say, all right, what are the cons and the pros of this situation? What's really going to happen? What did you think really was going to happen when we went inside? We expected solidarity and we walked in there alone. And we still did what we were supposed to do. We talked to those workers. We did everything. The cops didn't even show up. They told us they called 911. They told us they did all these things because they want to instill fear in us so that we don't do what we're here to do. We're here to shut these fucking banks down. There's people acting all over the world right now, today. This is National Defund Line 3 Day. This isn't just so that we can stand on the side so that they're comfortable in there and allow people to just go in there. When people are saying, we're here to shut this shit down, that means actually shut it down and not on the side and let people walk in and let people walk out. Because we need to stop. How we stop these pipelines is we stop the flow of money. So if you have, if you're banking at Chase, you're banking at Wells Fargo, you're banking at US Bank, go in there and tell them that you want to close your account today. You want to divest from fossil fuels and that they don't offer those options. If you are banking, go to a credit union.
That's
go
right.
To somewhere where they're actually going to take care of your money and take care of your interests. We have 10 years to rapidly transform our energy system, and these corporations are the ones that are at play and are making these rules. And they're not going to act fast enough unless we make some fucking noise. They're not going to do it by letters. They're not going to listen by us receiving calls. It's going to take more than that. That's going to take every single one of us. We all have something to lose. We all are a part of this. Our existence is based on this. And so, when we're talking about this upcoming generations, the next 7 generations in the world that we're envisioning for them, these are our enemies, these big ideas, these big ass banks. And then they have our people hired by them to protect them. It's ridiculous. There's going to be more and more actions coming up, and more pressure that needs to come from the cities. And us native people up north can't do it alone. We can't. We're less than 2% of the US population. You're talking about the United States. In the world, we're less than 5% of the world's population, yet we're protecting 80% of the world's biodiversity. And I don't think that's a coincidence. It's because we remember that relationship, that symbiotic relationship that we have with the earth, and that if we take care of her and we give back to her, that she will do the same thing for us. But dominant society has become a taker society. They take more and more and more until there's nothing left. Nothing is sacred anymore. Not even ourselves. We literally sold our souls. Selling our souls to the government. Selling our souls to the money. For what? I don't see a revolution happening from workers. And we're not gonna wind turbine and solar panel our way out of this. We are living too large. We are using too much energy. I'm not a primitivist, but there are going to be sacrifices that we need to make within our lifetimes so that there can be people in the future. And a lot of it's all these malls are gonna have to go away. All these things that are using up all this energy. All these banks that are filling these pipelines are gonna have to go away. And the only way that that happens is by us envisioning that world and fighting for that world. We have to fight for it. If we don't fight for it, it won't come. So I'm asking you, just because this action is over, the fight doesn't stop here. It continues with yourself, your commitment to the next 7 generations in the clean water. And I invite you all to come up to northern Minnesota and help us stop this fucking pipeline. Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3! Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
We must!
Stop line 3!
We will!
Stop line 3!
Alright, it's noon, y'all. Thanks for showing up.
Alright, let's go get our tents.
Yeah!
Let's set the TV up right about here. That's alright.
That's alright.
That's alright.
I got people willing to sacrifice things, so it's not easy.
No, no, no.
Keep it rich. see you at the next one, right? Don't get caught with organized. There she is. Get up.
If people are planning on sitting around for a while longer, I know I can stay. There's some like miscommunication when the main organizers decided not like we were going to get people here or something, and we were all organizing. So I'm not really sure what happened with that. Yeah. Decided to go to the so that's the context. Yeah.
You guys did a good job. Good job. All right, we're off and running now.
Yeah.
For the next location.
Yeah.
All right. Like the old man. The old man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye. What's there? Thank you, guys.
I just don't want you to like slap people. Oh, sorry. You guys